What do you guys normally make for your side dishes for your Thanksgiving dinner? Because I was born and raised in Belize, we normally make rice and beans, potato salad, and stuffing. Today I want to show you guys how to make an easy, savory stuffing.
You're watching the Bear Pantry Show.
I made one of my white loaves. I'm going to cut like a bread machine. Do they have bread machine that cut bread, guys? So that looks like a nice thin slice, right? I want to see how many slices I can get. I'm going to turn it over. Let me show you my trick. See, this is the mark from the cooling rack, right? So it kind of like make the slices to cut. Josh.
Oh, convenient.
So we're going to keep cutting. You can't mash this loaf of bread too much because it'll squish up on you. Okay guys, I think the last one might have been a little bit too thin, but that's okay for what we're trying to do. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 pieces. So for every 10 slices of Bimbo bread, I put 1 teaspoon of salt to 2 teaspoons of black pepper in my stuffing, right? So let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we have 7 pieces left. Almost 10, but not quite. So what I'm going to do is just make the stuffing out of the 10 pieces right here. And this is what I use. The salsa maker. This thing used to be really cheap at Amazon, like $15. I won it at a Christmas party when they had a white elephant foolishness.
Round robin.
Wrong, isn't it called a white elephant too?
There's so many names for it.
Well, this lady won it, and she wanted it so bad, but I snatched it from her because them's the rules. And then, like a month later, she passed away. Oh my God, I felt bad.
You should be like, you were weak.
I felt bad, but you know what? She didn't need it no more. Oh, child. So this is what I do with the bread. I break it up. So this normally would be Bimbo bread, right? So let's try 2 slices first. I put the blade in. I'll put the link to this thing.
Would this be too much?
Alright, so I do that. And there are some big pieces here, but that doesn't matter. I'm going to do all the rest of the slices, right? Then when I come back, I'm going to show you what we do next. So I'm going to add some chopped up onion. And you don't have to dice these too small. Unless somebody in the group doesn't like onion, and then you might have to try to hide it. Cilantro picked and washed from the stem. You hear how that cilantro sizzling? Joshua's cooking behind me, guys. 1 teaspoon of salt to 2 teaspoons of black pepper. You know, the first time I made stuffing for Thanksgiving, I had practiced and everything, right? And I messed up and I put 2 teaspoons of salt to 2 teaspoons of black pepper, and it was so over salty. And my mom never made me live it down. Every Thanksgiving she said, "It's not too salty, right?" I'm like, "Oh my God, Mom, I got it right. I have a whole book now." Even though she did that to me, I still miss her. A stick of butter that I'm going to melt. So it's not totally melted, but it's softened. But you can put it in totally melted or softened, okay? So what I'm going to do is just work it in. We're not going to put any chicken broth, vegetable broth. Forget broth. We don't do too much stuff with broth over here. We just want to make sure that this bread is super moist with the butter. And then normally we stuff this inside of a chicken or inside of the turkey. So if you're doing a medium-sized chicken, this would be enough to fit the whole chicken. But if you're doing turkey, you're definitely going to need more to fill up the turkey. But then the amount that we do, we have excess that we put in aluminum foil and lay it in the pan next to the turkey while it's cooking. So this is not going to be stuffing per se because I don't have a bird to put it in right now. This is going to be dressing. Stuffing is what's on the inside, dressing is what's on the outside. Let me get a pan. Put it all in there. And you might be asking, what if it wasn't moist enough, Barbara? Put more butter. That's why we only eat stuffing once a year. You eat it every minute, you won't clog your arteries. Can't say I didn't warn you. Alright, I'm going to cover this with aluminum foil and I'm going to put it into the oven at 350. Let's get it into the oven. And don't forget to put the aluminum foil on top. And I'm going to let this go for about 40 minutes. Now let's take a look at it. Yeah, this looks pretty good, guys. All this needs is some gravy. My first Thanksgiving after moving to America was in 1982 in Hialeah, Florida. Joe, what's your first Thanksgiving in America?
79.
In California, right?
California.
We don't even know what Thanksgiving was about, really, truly. So we know it's about food, and we're gonna make Belizean food. So for Thanksgiving, normally we make turkey, stuffing, potato salad, rice and beans, fried plantain. We don't even do the cranberries. My dad used to like that, the thing from the can, right? The can cranberries, right? And then normally we would have just like one dessert, but because my kids are spoiled, they all put their orders in for different desserts. So one want chocolate cake, one want cheesecake, one want lemon pie. What do you want?
Nothing.
He's gonna come last minute and tell me he wants a lemon cake.
I don't want nothing because they leave me for the last. So
Well, I'm showing you guys all the things that you can possibly make for Thanksgiving, but I'm gonna make at least 4 or 5 times this amount for Thanksgiving because I've invited a few people and stuffing it's never enough. My daughter-in-law loves the stuffing, my kids love the stuffing, everybody who comes here loves the stuffing, so it's like, except for Joe. Joe, why don't you like stuffing?
just bread.
So my first Thanksgiving with Joe was in 1986, right before we got married. And I remember that year we went to go eat at his brother's house, and his girlfriend at the time, now wife, did all the cooking, and the food was fantastic. But after that, I didn't like going anymore because they ate late. They ate like 5 o'clock in the evening, and we have to like eat something first, like a bowl of cereal or something before we went over there, because she had the table set up nice. I mean, props to her. She wanted it to look good. But we're not about that over here. I promised myself that whenever it comes to Thanksgiving, Christmas, all these big events, we're going to get up and cook early. The food is going to be ready by noon. The guests who want to come, they better come hungry. They better bring their storage containers to take back food with them. And the only thing that they have to bring is something to drink. Because we never have things here to drink. It's always water or milk. So if they want alcohol, if they want juice or soda, sometimes Joe will go get a little like 2 6-pack, right?
Like on the special occasion, I get a 6-pack and stuff like that.
But he gets the
we don't buy soda here.
You get the mini soda,
Yeah,
like
I get
that.
the mini soda.
The mini cans, and most people are satisfied with 1 can, but some people drink 2 or 3 cans. I'm like, well, that didn't serve the purpose. For getting the mini can, we're trying to save your life over here from all the sugar because we don't have a lot of desserts. You know, I promise you, he's gonna want a lemon cake. But you know how I'm gonna fix these people this year, guys? Everything's gonna be little. No more leftovers, right? And it's gonna be a 6-inch by 2 layers cake for the carrot cake. Same thing for the chocolate cake, but that has 3 layers. And then what else? The cheesecake gonna be a regular. Excuse you, I'm so boring. You're yawning in the middle of my video. Look, so the cheesecake gonna be an 8-inch or a 9-inch cheesecake because everybody gonna want a piece, and my son Jory is gonna want to take the rest home. Jada is gonna want lemon pie. What am I gonna get? He's acting out of turn. He just cussed in my video. I had to like cut that piece out and start back over again. He said I'm gonna get poop. But But he didn't say it like that. You know what, guys? I don't need no extra dessert. I had what I wanted for my birthday cake. We had birthday cake for Joe the other day. We had chocolate cake twice the other day because, you know, we made it just because, right? I'm good. I'm just happy if my guests are happy. So
right.
I hope you guys try my stuffing this year. See, we don't use no broth. Forget broth, all right? Butter, baby. What Paula Dean say, butter. Don't do this all the time. Do it once a year, maybe for Thanksgiving, maybe for Christmas, and don't do it again. That's what we do. But don't let me tell you what to do, girl. All right? Don't let me tell you what to do. You do what you want to do. I'm just saying this stuff is rich, and I'm trying to look out for your cholesterol, all right? Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Joe, thank you for coming and hanging out with me in the backyard right now because it got hot in the house while the stuffing is baking. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and leave me a comment, all right? I look forward to your comments, and I'm going to go inside and I want to taste this here stuffing. Bye.
Bye-bye, people.